iPhone, Android or BlackBerry. So you do need one of those devices to sync to the vehicle because all the data lives on your phone, and essentially the screen here acts as a portal to access our partner applications. So what I've done, I've downloaded the Enform app, and you'll see that it's that circular one there in blue with the stylized E. And once I have that running in the background on my phone, and I've connected, as I said, with Bluetooth, I then have access to all of our partner applications you see listed there below. So I'd like to invite some of you to sit inside the vehicle with me as I go over this in a little more detail and show you some of the benefits to this fabulous new technology here in the App Suite. So from the main menu, I can access the App Suite via the remote touch, and that's located in the center console here, and it works very much like a mouse and allows me to don't know what happened there. Let me see, there we go. Bear with me just 1 second.
Cool.
Got my own little thing back here.
There we go, lost the crowd, but oh well, we'll start again.
It's okay, we'll get crowd.
So, as I was saying, and as you've discovered,
Cool. I'm viewing your presentation for you.
I know you are. Okay, thank you. So, from the main menu here, we can access the App Suite using the remote touch, which is located in the center console, and that works very much like a mouse that you'll find on a computer, and even has something called haptic feedback. So as you move across selections on the screen, you'll feel a physical resistance in this pad itself. So really just allows you to feel your way around the screen as opposed to having to look directly at it, just making a very safe driving experience. So we offer 7 different applications currently. We do have the capacity of housing up to 18. Bing, which is a search engine powered by Microsoft, and in this case is specifically for points of interest exclusively, and actually offers over 18 million points of interest, and I can show you how effective this is right now. There are a couple of different ways you can interact with it. I can type in a specific search term using the keypad and the remote touch. However, when I'm on the move, that's not actually available to me, obviously for safety reasons. So they've incorporated a very sophisticated voice activation system that's powered by Nuance. If you're familiar with Nuance, they work with Siri on the iPhone, and they specialize in very conversational speech. So I'll show you how effective that is now. I'm going to read off an entire address all in one breath without breaking it down. 19001 Southwestern Avenue, Torrance, California. So you'll notice how conversationally I relayed that to the system, and with a bit of luck it'll even understand my silly British accent. And there you have it. So it knew exactly what I was looking for, very conversationally relayed. And then on this following page, because it is a complex of buildings, we're presented with another list. I confirmed that it was the Lexus offices I was looking for. And then on the details page, you're given the exact address, a telephone number which we could call using the phone connection that I established earlier with Bluetooth. But in this case, I'm just going to map it. And I click on map. You'll see how seamless this whole experience is. So just from one voice command, which was very casually relayed, I then have access to the map and that destination. Very, very effective. And similarly, it'll work with points of interest. I could simply say Starbucks or cupcakes, whatever's on your mind, and it will find it in the based on your current location in the vicinity. One last application I'll show you before I'll open up to questions. I'm sure you're familiar with most of those, but it's Open Table. Not everyone knows about Open Table, but it essentially allows you to book tables at restaurants when you're on the go. And it's an international service. As you can see, you have Hong Kong, Toronto in Canada, and all the American large metropolitan cities in America. But based on our current location, I'm going to do a search, and I'm going to select a date night. Fancy joining me for a dinner?
Sure.
Okay. And tomorrow night good with you? So we'll do April the 5th. Select from the calendar here. Oops. So April 5th. Okay, here we go. So April 5th. 8:30, party of 2. I could search a specific restaurant name, however I'm not familiar with the area, so we'll just do a general search, and then that would present us with a list of restaurants that have a table for 2 for tomorrow night, 5th? Yeah, tomorrow, I've already forgotten our date, at 8:30. Okay, so, and then it lists it in order of cuisine types. So you have Asian, American, contemporary, and I can scroll down, you see even more selections, steak, Italian, French, and the dollar signs here will denote how much you could expect to spend at a particular establishment, and we can even refine the search. I know my partner here is a bit of a fussy eater, so what are you in the mood for? Some steak? Okay, so we can find steak on the list here. There you go. So you can choose steak, and since it's my treat, it's going to have to be a budget place, although I don't think there are any budget steakhouses around. I'll have to splash out a little bit more. So click on done, and then we've got a couple of different options here in Midtown, and we can make our final selection there. And then again, similarly, we're presented with the exact address. I can map it, I can call them, tell them I want them to window seat perhaps, and then a few different options here for table times. We were looking for an 8:30 slot, luckily they have it, and then I can click on that to confirm, and the restaurant will be literally waiting to expect us for a party of 2 tomorrow night at 8:30. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the Lexus Enform with App Suite, available as a complimentary service for the first year with all 2013 models, except actually our GX, which is going to be updated very shortly. But if you have any questions, do feel free to ask. Otherwise, thank you for joining us here at the Lexus display. OpenTable has 20,000 restaurants on their database, so not for all of them, but ones they've established a partnership with. Yeah. Thanks again.
This car for the future